So welcome everyone, welcome to our class. We have a big community gathered together today from all different parts of the world to connect, to unite each other and send our healing, our prayers, our blessings to people in need. It doesn't matter which country they are, which nationality they are, which belief they are, we are sending our light and love to them. I invite to participate in a short healing session. I practice and I teach a method called Kalamni, connecting to the healing light. You can follow my instructions or do a short prayer that you feel is appropriate for you, or you can do another healing method that you resonate. It could be Reiki, it could be just sending love or sending your intention. So I will do just a short guidance, and it will not take a long time. And I invite you to prepare the piece of paper, like as a invitation, as a field of light, a field of purity and innocence that we invite people to connect through. So this will be our portal. This will be the point of entrance to the collective energy of healing. So I invite to put your feet on the ground, because any energy work is getting better when we are very well grounded. It's a prerequisite. And just take a deep inhale and exhale. You can close your eyes or you can be with open eyes. If people are going to watch it later, they can join this energy, because there are so many people right now. It will be alive for a long time, this flow. And if you want to follow my guidance, I invite you to feel 3 words, 3 meanings. Peace as an inner peace. Purity. I let go my emotions and allow the light coming through me in a pure form. And obedience as a listening and trusting the light that going through me. And just let experience the energy of light, energy of healing going through your body and going to your healing hands. Bring your hands on the piece of paper that you are going to draw on. And visualize how the light is going through your hands. Bringing healing, loving, very soft, very warm light, and creating some safe space. Space without any judgment, without any expectations. Space of acceptance. Space of love. Space of unity. And you can invite anybody you want. Anybody you feel needs this space, including yourself, to this place. Invite their spirits, invite their presence You can visualize them, or you can just give the permission that anybody who needs this help, who needs this healing, who needs this unity is welcome here. It could be one person, or it could be thousands or millions. Every effort is important. Invite yourself as well. And feel that you are not alone here. We are all together. Connect this light, connect this place together. You can say a short prayer, or you can say just a phrase that your intention. Feel the vastness of this light. Feel the serenity, beauty, and feel the connection. Take a deep inhale and exhale. If you feel any emotions, any strong feelings, any desire to cry, let it be. Let it be experienced. There is no expectations, what can be done or not done. Be true to yourself. The light will keep open. We'll do the whole session in this soft and warm place. We will close it later when we finish the drawing. But right now, I invite you to do a drawing on top of this piece of paper as a visual representation, a visual reminder of this unity, of this connection and healing. So I invite you to open your eyes, stay connected. You can share your experience. Prayer is always a good addition to any healing. So there is no limitations and preferences, like whatever you want to say out loud or quiet for yourself, please allow it to yourself. And we will start drawing just in a second. People will join us. Okay, tears. Yeah, the tears is just a cleaning of emotions, cleaning of our state. Yeah. Heart, soft tears. I want to like in another group, I had some comment that some people has such a challenging opening heart because it's just so intense. You can help yourself do a short exercise. Like you can place your hands next to your heart center, not to your physical heart, but to your heart center. And just try to find the pulse, like some opening, like you can visualize opening your heart center and allow it softly, organically, without forcing anything. Find the rhythm that will help you to open it. Experience the opening in a soft, gentle way. We don't want to force the heart opening or enormous love, enormous connections to people, like really divine connection, could be as stressful as anger or any other emotions, because it's just different vibrations. It's sometimes we are not adjusted to such energies. So be gentle to yourself. Water, grounding. If it's too much, you can continue, be present with us and just observe. The role of witnessing the experience is as important as active participation. So we have some comments. I invited all the Russian and Ukrainian mothers and children into my heart emotionally, but expanding my heart. Yeah, the mothers and children are the most vulnerable people. And it's not just Ukrainian and Russian. It's like it's all different nationalities that are affected as well. It's there. Someone said, if you pray for one person, it is just as easy to expand your prayer to the whole world. Yeah, that's true, really. I got a lovely warm feeling of hope and unity. Good. Thank you. Heart opening, softening with the tears. Felt very peaceful and hopeful. Release of cynicism to childlike heart. Sincerity, like we're losing in all these discussions and everyday news, the sincerity, like how I can trust myself, how I can trust to the information I receive and feelings that I experience. So today my goal to find this connection to your inner peace, to your inner wisdom, to your true desires and center that will hold you and create a safe space for others around you in your thoughts or in your physical presence. Okay. I think we will start. Let me switch the camera and we'll just start drawing. In a time of so many different experiences and fear and all these different changes, scary changes, we get lost. And the best way to learn how to trust the universe, how to trust ourselves, how to trust light and guidance, the best we can start with field lines representing the universe, field lines representing this divine plan for us and for everything that's happening to us. So this is my safe space that I invited many people and myself as well. You choose the color that you want to draw lines today. It could be black as usual, or it could be any color. There is no limitations which color you can use. So I had a drawing with black lines. This was drawing done with the Ukrainian and Russian group, Russian speaking group. And this today I decided to use this purple color because this is what resonates with me today. And we start the drawing from this bigger energies that we cannot control, the field lines. Like I take the boldest marker of this color I could find. It could be your black colors. And I just allow this bigger energies of the universe go through my drawing. This big, powerful, overwhelming sometimes rivers of energy going through my life. They're going through me. As many as you want. I feel the 3 lines will be enough for me. And I see that like how much energy they're like, they're bold, they are they are ruthless because there is a lot of energy, but at the same time they are soft, and there is some purpose here. I maybe don't recognize the purpose yet, but I see the energy. And to make it even softer, we always start rounding corners. And I take some, maybe not as bold, but let's see which color will be the best. And I just soften the lines, make them corners gentler. And bold lines requires more investment in rounding because it's just a more powerful energy, and soften the powerful energy. You need invest more attention and more time in softening it. So just make sure that every crossing of the field lines, yours may be not even crossing, yours may be parallel and don't have any intersections, but mine are crossing, and I allow them to be softened and these crossings. The crossing representing the points where the energy the most intense, where there is a potential for appearing something new, situations, new people, new beliefs, new methods. It's a points of huge potential. God, universe is in control, but we can be his instruments to connect with others and bring healing and peace. Yes, yeah, this is what we are going to do. Like, this is the intention, to find the connection. And when we're rounding all these crossings of field lines, and everybody, this is the energy, bigger forces, bigger purposes, bigger meanings that going through everyone. It's not just going through me, it's going through you, your neighbor, the person that is living 1,000 miles from you, from different parts of the world. And in this powerful place, I invite you to find your own place. Where do you belong? You can use your marker as a pendulum over your drawing and just see where is your location. You can, we will use a circle, shape of a circle, to place yourself on this drawing. It could be somewhere out on the side, or maybe you're in the center of this crossings, or maybe you are somewhere, say, in a gentle side. So there is no good or bad place. Find your own place. Where do you feel you belong? And just draw the circle as big or as small as you feel is appropriate for you. So just see, where are you? And you can experience in different corners. Where is your place? Where you will feel safe? Where you feel authentic? And just draw the circle. It could be very small circle. It could be not even connected to any of those lines, but it could be a big circle. And you can draw several times the circle, experience the bigness and the shape that you feel represent you. Small circle is as good, as important, as powerful as a big one. So allow yourself truly see your value place, in place of healing. Remember that originally we invited energy of healing here. This whole space is absorbed and connected to the healing light. So, and of course, the first thing after we bringing our presence, visualize our presence here, we round each corner. We want this presence be organic, natural, without any forcing. And just round each corner. Just round. Make this presence soft for you. And notice how your energy is shifting. How does it feel for you to belong? To belong something bigger, to belong something powerful, meaningful, maybe not understood completely by you, but you still be part of it and be guided by it. Like, I feel like for me, when I put myself in the middle of this hectic crossing, I feel like I'm in the eye of a tornado where there is so much peace and there is so much stillness. And at the same hectic spinning is going on around. My circle is not connected. Do I draw a connecting line? Kate, you can do, we will do many lines later. The first, you can place yourself, and if you feel that you want to be connected, please do so. Yeah, draw the narrow lines, gently connecting you to the circle. And it could be gentle lines. You can, if you want to be like really connected to bigger energies, powerful energies, if you feel the strength to process those energies through you, you can bring even another field line to connect you. But be honest to yourself. Do you want to have such flow or gentle connection and strong? Many lines you can draw many lines to be connected in a like small streams through you instead of big powerful river going through you. Could be as important as healing for the universe. I'm not seeing video, only black screen. Are we supposed to see what Anne is doing? Yes, I hope so, Janet. You can look. You can look. Maybe it's somebody's else screen is opening on your computer. I'm happy here. So, Kate, if you're happy here, trust yourself. Connect with the gentle lines. Yes. Can I use black marker now when I started with the color? So if you already started with the color, it will be quite harsh to blend your color with the black. We don't want to separate you from the universal guidance, because it could be it's good. If you will be separated like with the different colors, it will feel scary and overwhelming, because it will be visually, it will look foreign to you. And this intention being in the same color to feel that I can process this energy. It's not something that wants to destroy me. It's something that wants to connect me. And first of all, connect to my inner energy, to my inner source. Like if you don't have this color in like fine markers, You can use black, but it's quite a challenge to blend them together to really find these points of connection. Okay, just because the broad one and the thin one don't match in hue. Try to find as close as possible. You can use the colored pencils for fine lines, and sometimes color pencils is easier to blend. So you can use pencils to draw lines. There is no requirement that it should be always markers or pens. Yeah, I know that the hue could be just a little bit different, and it can look already noticeable. Or you can use a black marker on top of the field line, so you can have this integration as well. So I keep rounding myself. And find this piece inner connection to the energies bigger than I am. And I create a visual experience which feels very real to me. It's really feel very, I can experience it in my body that I am able to process this. I am able to channel this energy through me. I'm not an obstacle. There is a flow through me and connections to something bigger. This field lines continuing moving to your piece of paper, and I'm connected to you, and it's connecting to somebody else and another person, and to people who keep drawing and just thinking or keeping in mind this connection. So it's we are just visualize something that is already existing, something that is already happening. And when you rounding all the corners and all this intersections between you and field lines, you start adding gentle streams, gentle field lines, and rounding them as not field lines, like just gentle narrow lines. You're creating this vines like a blood system that is on neuron connections that can connect and make this distribute the overwhelming energy in gentle streams, in gentle flow. And pay attention to your physical experiences, to your physical sensations, to your emotions. After this flow of energy, like a river, mountain river going through yourself, experience the gentleness, that you can distribute the energy, that it's not only you in this, you can release this overwhelming tension. You can find connections to other people, connections to the nature, connection to your pets, your land, I don't know, music, birds, animals, whatever is holding you, whatever helps you to release this overwhelm. And at the same time, you are creating the channels to send your love, to send your prayers, to send your intention to people. How does it feel to you? How does it resonate with you? How many lines do you want? How many lines do you need to release this tension and feel connected, truly connected? Draw the connection from your heart, from your center of your existence, not just from outside. It's not just words, it's heart-to-heart connection. Experience this belonging. Belonging is one of the most important desires and motivating instincts for people. We want to belong. We want to belong to family. We want to belong to the culture. We want to belong to some particular piece of land that we recognize as a homeland. And we can have this opportunity and reminder through such experiences as right now, that I can belong to the world. In my heart. And I feel as a world belongs to me as well. I'm not foreign. I have connections. I have love to give and to receive. So stay with this experience and just pay attention. How is your state, your experience, when you draw more and more connections, is changing? Are you experiencing more peace? Are you experiencing more support? Or you experiencing the generosity to give? I have no lines going through my circle. The field lines don't have to go through your circle. You can be connected to the field lines and others through the very fine, gentle lines. We don't force the field lines through your circle. And it could be fine that you don't live on the main street, but you can still be connected. You can live far away from everyone and still feel connected through gentle ways, through gentle streams of neural lines. Okay, smiling, good. I just added them, good, good. Add them from your center, from your heart, from your center of your heart center, from center of your heart center, like from your, it's not just words like, oh, I want to be connected. Find this desire to be connected deep in your being, deep in your body, deep in your heart. And when you find this desire, words are not needed anymore. And you can be connected to anyone or anybody. So. And if you feel that you are stable, that those connections really holding you, they are, that you have resources, enough resources to hold the space, to own the space of safety, peace, unity, in embracing whatever is coming your way, you can start inviting in this space other people. You can start adding circles or allow the circles just appear on your drawing. Like you can, for example, I have this curve that I feel like this can be extended to the circle. And I invite somebody who needs this, my presence as a support. I become a resource for this person to support them, to bring this peace, my inner peace, for their healing. I don't want like, let's do this and that. My presence is enough. I invite them in my presence. I'm holding the space. I'm channeling the healing. And people can be attracted to you when you are in this peaceful state of owning your life. I'm owning my life because I feel connected. I feel the meaning of this. I feel the meaning of the universe, and I trust the wisdom that whatever is happening, there is a bigger meaning in it. So allow yourself to invite other people. If you don't experience yet the inner peace, don't force invitation. You can ask yourself, what else do I need to feel peace? We cannot give anything to others when we don't own it yet. When I only can give from my, because I have too much. If I feel not enough, what do I need? Maybe you need some support. Maybe you need some people or methods or a prayer or some entities that you resonate with as your resource. Maybe it's a reminding of some experience in your life where you've been at peace. So you can draw the circle that could be a resource for you. Be very truthful to yourself. Are you ready to give, or are you still looking to receive? We are not trying to heal the world here. We are trying to heal, first of all, us. And when we healed, thousands will be healed around us. It's a very important to take care of yourself first. Allow yourself to be at peace. Allow yourself to be present and connected and looking for support. Because you are just as important as anybody else. And the universe, of course, has energy for everyone. You don't pull the blanket on your side. You just allow this blanket cover you as well. It's not like, okay, so if I ask for help today, somebody in Ukraine or in Russia or in any other part of the world will be less healthy or less important. No, we are saying that everybody is important. There is no preferences or some priorities. Priority is find inner peace. And this is important. So such a healing we are looking for. And of course, many people will think like, oh, this is egoistic. No, it's egoistic is people who take care of themselves. Egocentric, people who require other people to take care of them. So we want to be acknowledged, we want to be present. And when we're ready, we will give to the world much more than we take. We will be able to share our gifts, our love, our peace, and welcome the world in this beautiful state without judgment, without reactions, destructive reactions, without expectations, just inviting. And when you see how many people you can invite and when you will be ready to invite. You can come back to this drawing later. It doesn't have to happen in 1 hour or 2 hours. Maybe tomorrow you wake up and say, today I have a little bit more peace and I can invite in this state of peace more people. I can include them. I have the space. I expanding the space. And you can draw more lines and more circles and more bigger circles if you invite a group of people, or you can invite many, many small things. So how's everyone doing? All this preaching that I've done. I cannot hear you if you try to say something.
No, we'll leave for the end. You can type right now. And is it okay if I read the names of the countries and where people are from now? Or wait until the end?
Okay, so we have some comments like feel good and calm. It's wonderful listening to you. Okay, I hope so. So yes, Annette, please read the countries, like to see how many people really doing this work, how many people already connected in this class.
Yes, so we had 53 people right now joined, and I'm going to read some of the countries that are from the chat. We have from UK, Delaware, US, and Georgia, USA, Kansas, USA, Georgia, USA, North Carolina, Washington State, Netherlands, Malaysia, France, Switzerland, Kentucky, US, Nashville, Tennessee, Buenos Aires, Florida, Romania, Seattle, Washington, Norway, Boston, New Zealand, and Brazil, Canada, Atlanta, Georgia, Alberta, Canada, Victoria, BC, Canada, Oregon, and I think this is Kansas City again, Slovenia, Czech Republic, and this is it. A lot of people. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Thank you.
And Germany, Bavaria, and we have Wisconsin, Iraq, and Jordan. So yeah, many people, many countries are connected. Thank you very much. Okay, So I think like when I connected, integrated each connection, I feel it could be more circles added to my drawing. And the circles could be even bigger than you are. Maybe you are inviting not just individuals, you can invite groups of people. You can invite countries on your drawing. So some people who belongs and united in some kind of groups. Or it could be somebody that particular who you know, maybe your neighbor or somebody friend that you are praying for. So it doesn't have to be physical connection. It's your intention to hold those people in a safe, peaceful state. Okay, Ohio. Welcome, Ohio. We have quite a geography, like in our group, Facebook group, we finally counted all those countries presented in our group, and we have 64 countries. People in 64 countries drawing Neurographica, drawing with us. It's a very powerful number. How to be connected to so many people. And I believe that many more people will see this video later and feel the same connection. Okay. The circles, the shape that you want to invite on your drawing can be bigger than piece of paper. They can go beyond the paper. They can be approaching you or really overlapping with you. So it's could be some circles that bigger than you can even see Almighty. You can draw something that really goes as a country. And you just feel their belonging to them. It's expanding your life. It's expanding your heart. It's expanding your connections as well in your world, in your own universe. I have a large circle, then 3 smaller circles within the larger circle. I'm holding them within me. Yes, yeah, there is everyone will have very unique way to connect. But the goal is not who connects more people to them, how to find your own unique way to connect to people, and make it organic for you, make it natural to you, without forcing, without any manipulations from your side. It's just like how to really just welcoming in a gentle way. Maybe you don't want even connect to particular to people. Maybe you want to invite and hold your intention nature of those countries, animals from those countries, and create the space in your heart, in your awareness, that this needs connection and healing as well. And if you feel like if you added something big to your drawing and it looks overwhelming, draw more lines. make this connection stronger, make this connection fulfilling for you. And you can see that it's not just you inviting people in your awareness. You can draw neural lines from those people to you as well. People are seeking for connection. They're looking for connection. They are asking for connection. They're asking for prayers. They're asking how I can be hugged, embraced, how I can be remembered. And you can allow the neural lines coming from the circles to you, or even not just from the circles, from sides of the paper, like that there are other people who are looking for connection. And maybe they are just connection going through you. You don't need to really hold the space for them, but you can channel this connection through you to something else, to somebody else who has this opening in their heart. That you can be just crossroads of these connections between somebody and another person, like between person and another destination. Allow the energy move. We are the most dangerous experiences happening when there is a stagnation of emotions, stagnations of energies. When we have, when we're freezing in our experiences, when we are afraid and don't allow to cry, don't allow ourselves to be express our feelings. You can invite in this drawing your own children to discuss this, because they can be very scared as well. And your inner peace could be healing for them. We are like, it seems like we're doing it for the world, but we're still doing it for ourselves. The most important that we find the peace, inner peace, to help ourselves, to help find the place and meaning in our life. I like the idea connecting to the earth. Yes, Morgan, it could be the whole like planet Earth, it could be nature, or maybe it's some particular piece of land that you want to connect. I have some small circles around me that I know who they represent, but suddenly a bigger circle came up and I do not even know what it means. Allow it to be there. Maybe it's you don't name it yet, but if it appears in your drawing, it's already, the energy is already shaping, and the big circle is just representing that something bigger can, that you have the capacity to recognize something bigger around you. And it's always a good, it's always expansion of your awareness. And it doesn't tell that, okay, so the small circles representing children because they're small, bigger circles representing adults. It's a emotionally bigger experience that you are able to invite in your drawing. It could be experience with saving a dog, or saving helping a particular person, but emotionally it requires more space and more your awareness, in your participation, to acknowledge it, to support it. And notice how all these new circles around you give support to you as well. How rich and fulfilling is your life now on your drawing. And when you're ready, you may start coloring this drawing as using as any color that you feel you're attracted to. You can color. We always in Neurographica, we use colors to connect, to bring a bigger energies on your drawing instead of paying attention to small details, which is important as well. We can step aside and look at the bigger picture, how I can find the movement of emotions on my drawing and see where this movement is guiding me. Do we ever reinforce connecting lines, not field lines? In other words, do field lines always stay dominant? So the universe does not ask our permission, and it's just like really big, big force. But we have this ability to distribute this energy in a gentler, in a particular, more controlled way. So if your lines are going one way, you still can, you don't try to dissolve them or ignore them. You don't try to really reinforce, because this is a bigger purpose. The universe has this tremendous movement, and you're part of this movement, but you can guide this energy in this particular area. You can move this energy in particular area, and it could be as powerful, as important. Moving field lines requires enormous responsibility, and in some way, having this bigger forces is freeing us from these overwhelming responsibilities. But we are not just swooped away by the energy. We still have this options. We still have this choices, how to use the energy, how to navigate this energy in our particular life. So I want to have this balance between what I can change and what I need to accept. Because we are not trying to play gods here. We are trying to find this peace and meaning in the movements of bigger forces. But there are, I believe, the people with a huge consciousness and ability to concentrate their energies and intention and focus their intention can move planets. I haven't seen those people. For me, it's should be saints, but I don't. I expect that they lived or they will be living at some point. I just haven't met them. Okay, how's everyone doing? If you have any comments, questions are always welcome. If you've been in our courses, you know that I highly encourage questions. It could be questions about something on yours, and something maybe related to Neurographica, or just about anything. Brilliant answer. Thank you. Thank you, Kate, for asking. It's interesting that field lines really representing very well how people trust to the universe and bigger energies or not. And if on your Neurographica drawings, field lines are very fine and dissolved in your drawing, the trust is really get lost, that you're trusting only yourself. Field lines creating the spine, they creating this core of your existence. And through this core, it helps you to keep movement. It keeps you, it helps to keep you in shape in some way. Please, could you talk about the approach to coloring? Wait. Coloring again. Thanks so much. Okay, so I have enough lines. I probably will add more circles because I have this desire always come back to my drawings and add more lines, more shapes, more energies. So on your drawing, coloring, you can, when you start coloring, you connecting with colors several segments together. You're not coloring just one segment next to another. You crossing and connecting the borders. It's uniting details in a bigger image, in a bigger shape, in a bigger emotions. And it could be just few segments together, or it could be the whole flow of energy going through your drawing. So it's, and it could be different colors, as many colors as you want. If you have a hard time to choose colors, you can always close your eyes and randomly pull the colors. If you, another exercise that I always encourage to our students, and I practice sometimes myself, see on your colored pencils, especially pencils that you use regularly, which colors are used the most and which are never been touched. And you can pull those new colors for you, new emotions, new feelings, new resources that you never touched, you never felt resonated with them. Maybe it's perfect time for you to use them today. Usually, for me, it's usually gray colors, more deeper colors, and initiate this energy on your drawing as well. And colors can be crossing each other. They, if you draw several flows, they can overlap. The emotions can overlap, and they can be blending. They can create something beautiful and integrating several colors in together. Colors usually associated with emotions, and if lines representing process, they represent thoughts, they represent how we're thinking, and this our neuron connections. The flow of colors representing emotions, and combined complicated colors representing big deep feelings. So you can integrate. What is the best source to learn the meaning of colors? So Very good question. The best source is Neurocolor course that starting in March. But basic user course is prerequisite. So you need to be certified as a basic user. And if you want to know about meanings, about the philosophy behind colors and different stages in life and how they can be experienced, and find resources at different stages of your life, like how you can use the resource from your childhood, how you can use resource from your teenage life, and find and heal this maybe traumatized experience at that time. You can use this course, like one of the beautiful courses that we teach, and Nat can give you more information about it. I like highly recommend it. It's one of the most complicated courses. There's so much philosophy behind it, but it's still I advise to try it. And in our course, I've included just a little bit my personal observations and which colors I see in some specific situations or challenges in life for people, and how it can be reflected in different colors. There's so much additional information that we share as well. I have to leave. Good, thank you for being with us. You can watch this video later to finish. More neural lines means more support, am I right? Also circles, but they represent people, at least today. The circles, the lines representing energy, and circles may represent people. They may represent nature. They may represent group of people. They can represent animals. If you the shape is really manifestation of the energy. It could be maybe some situations where you can give support, maybe some physical people, or just group of people, or maybe it could be countries as well. Okay, I hope I answered your question. Can we invite additional angelic energy by using a circle, or is all of this energy already included in the field lines? So the angelic energy is actually one of the representations of field lines. It's a bigger forces. The forces are not necessary. We can recognize them as a distraction, but it's actually bigger meaning that we are part of it, and it could be angelic energy as well. But if you want particularly make an accent on or special meanings, like I want to bring somebody, like some specific saint or specific energy on your drawing, please feel free to add the circle on your drawing. You don't need to ask permission to invite different resources to your drawing. Okay, yes, thank you we'll take care. Take care. I love that uniting, it makes so much sense. Yeah. Again, uniting is going through yourself. Like you are uniting to yourself. You're uniting to your own desires, to what you want. Because when you don't know what you want, you will be told what to do, or you will be told what you need to want. You will be manipulated. So we are connecting to ourselves, first of all. And when we can hear ourselves, when we can hear our wishes, our desires, our heart, our soul, we can be supported by it. And our actions will be based on this heart, what we listen, how we listen ourselves. Yeah, look so forward to Neurocolor course. Yeah, Beth, it's a good course. Neurocolor is a wonderful course. Thank you, Susan. Yeah. I have to warn, it's quite intense course. There are so many drawings. In one course, I think we've done 12 drawings in 8 hours, or at least 10. It's always so many. Basic user course starts March 1st. Our students get 15% off after taking the basic user course. Thank you for reminding, Nat. Should I do all my roundings before coloring? Kate, rounding is highly recommended, and we highly recommend do not finish the drawing or set aside the drawing before you really round it. If you feel that the coloring needs to be first on your drawing, you can do it. It just some materials could be harder to use on top of colored pencils. Like if you use colored pencils, colored everything, and you start rounding with markers on top of it, the markers usually die very quickly. So it's some pragmatic aspects as well, that it's easier to round and color later. But there is, if you feel like, again, trust yourself. If you feel like coloring is something that I need to do on my drawing first, do it. Maybe it has some significant meaning to you. It's not maybe, it could be. It's trust yourself more than any rules. Clearly, thank you. Got to stop for a minute getting double vision. Mary, double vision, or you can make a short exercise. Put your feet on the ground, and let me switch the camera. Just a short exercise, just to find your own center, and take point finger and put it on the top of your head. Like just allow the center line go through your body. Just find the center. You can close your eyes. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Hold the space. And allow emotions that are double vision are going through released. Vision are direct connections to your liver, and it's a direct connections to anger. So if there is any anger that you are holding on, especially very polite, very gentle people do not know how to express anger. So let it expressed on your drawing. Use some colors. You can use green color, or if maybe even red color to express this anger or emotions related to your double vision on your drawing. Take your time. You don't have to force anything. You can be, you can take some time to just find your center, find your feelings, connect to your feelings, and let it be expressed on your drawing. Also, do you ever move or connect to body romantically through breath or gentle movement, maybe being a flow line or smaller distribution of energy line? Kate, I did not exactly understood your question. So connect to your own body romantically, or connect to somebody in romantically. So I'm again, like I have to say honestly, I'm against on any forcing of relationships. I always try to find my own peace and create the space, inviting space for anyone who wants to connect to me. But if you want to express your love to somebody in a romantically way, including yourself, you can do this exercise. But again, it's not like I want you and I want to connect to you. It's the intention should be, I want to express my love. I have so much to give you in a romantic way, in a spiritual way, in a physical way, in all ways, different ways, and you can express it on your drawing as well. And you can express it, you can synchronize this neural lines with breath, or you can but again, like when we connect to somebody, we need to be very cautious about boundaries, energetic boundaries. The only you can do, you create the space, your own space, and you invite person in the space. We are created our piece, and we invited people in our piece. I don't say like, oh, this will be my son, this will be my husband, this will be my dog, this will be my cat. So I invite and say, oh, somebody emerged. Who is this? Because you can try to force connection to somebody who never meant to be yours, and somebody else will be waiting, or I invite to find somebody who is perfect for you. Invite somebody who is perfect for you. Okay, yes, Neurocolor is indeed a very intense course. I just started it, and I feel there is a lot of information. There is a lot of information. First of all, we briefly teaching the philosophy that is over 5,000 years. Yes. Can I put a border around the page before starting to draw the lines? Very interesting question. This page, what is beautiful about page is representing just a small piece of the universe. And if you connect to drawing of another person, most likely some of the neural lines will have the continuation on another piece of paper. Drawing the border and specifically bringing accent to the border is disconnecting you from the universe, from this bigger connections to the people. What motivates you to do it? Is it feeling protection? Or is it the vastness of this connection is something that scares you? Because when we draw the border, it's for me, it's always about trying to control something, trying to create some safe environment. And in this case, I highly recommend to go beyond borders, to find borders, first of all, in our perception to the life, to the world, to the situation. Look beyond, go beyond your bubble. Say, like, think, like there are so many phrases like think out of box, and how to. It's really requires so much courage. Be vulnerable in this connection. Be open, and it can be emotional. So allow these emotions to be presented. If the safety is a very important aspect for you, draw the circle that represent I'm safe. Draw it as a resource for you, but not around you, not something that really limiting you, because borders will limit you from breathing, from growing, from expanding your connections and your reality, your own reality. Okay, that point on top of my head was really, really intense, painful, surprised. This is a very good exercise, like just a point, especially when you have this spinning around, like there's, I forgot when people have this head spinning, and it could be very reminding, finding your spine. Again, alignment, meant somatically as in yoga, or Hanna somatics, error in automatic spine. Okay. I already forgot about to which it could be somatically related, but it's okay. I think I answered the question. There is no coincidences. So maybe you needed different answers to different questions. So I hope it helped. Wait, let me try to move forward with questions. Okay. Thanks for the exercise. It helped pretty angry about work. Yes, anger. And again, the polite, gentle, very well educated people has no experience to express anger. So we have this intense feelings, and we suppress them in our liver, in our body, in our vision as well. So it's could be a challenge. So yeah, drawings, red colors, green colors could be helpful to express anger. Okay. On my drawing, there is a line of small circles, look like chain. Do you know if this has meaning? You can, if it feels like chain, you can use colors on top of it to create, to bring the specific meaning to you, emotions to this chain. It doesn't have any meaning until you assigned any meaning to it. It could be chain of people. It could be chain of words. It could be chain of small details that has a bigger connection and connecting to something better and something important and healing for you. It's not always just a simple interpretation. So again, coming back to the chain, you may define the meaning by bringing colors and integrating it in your drawing. I have also noticed about your lines, when you draw two or more lines on top of each other, they sometimes cross and make a space between them. Yes. My question is, do you leave them or do they need to be rounded? Is there any significance in these double lines? So the lines that I usually use, I want to make lines alive. I want them breathe. I want them vibrate. So sometimes on some bigger lines, I can draw another line. And for me, it's just about vibrations. It's just about life. We're losing life when we're looking for perfection, for smoothness, everything. Life is not, it's perfect in its own imperfection. The only concern about the small bubbles I have, like if I do some things like don't emphasize so much attention to details. Still we paying attention to details. We want to, it looks very beautiful, but if you feel that it's overwhelming, when it's too many details bring anxiety in your life, you can step aside a little bit, maybe even coloring those small elements so you can have a bigger picture, bigger meanings, because we don't want to be lost in details. We don't want to go deeper in our hole or in our mental detailing and separating elements. We want to go and find something bigger and meaningful to us. So all the small details, I can go over it and color them. It's very individual. When you feel like, okay, again, it's in my nature, I go in details, and you can even notice that on your drawing, some part of the drawing will be very detailed, and there is a vastness and open space around. You don't see opportunities, bigger opportunities around you, because you're so so focused here. Step aside. Turn your attention to bigger elements, and it can give you more energy and more information about the situation. Oh yes, virtually. Yeah, thank you, Glinda. Yes, and Everett, thank you. Yeah. I think on the top of the head, the Chinese called the point of thousands. It's a healing, the point healing of 1,000 diseases. So the top of the head. So it's sometimes nice, even just touch it. I need to go. Thank you. And net, love and peace. Thank you, Dee. It was nice to see you. Morgan, too. My novice understanding is small circles are strengthening, fortifying. Yes. And at some point, you can even notice like, oh, I'm growing. I want to be bigger in this experience. You can even expand your own circle at some point. That you are not even small. You can want to be visible. You have this capacity to grow. When I asked about romantically, I meant somatically. Okay, somatically. Okay. Yeah, there is so much somatically connections to our body. You can through the and colors are very good indication which emotions is stuck in our body and how we can release it and what you need to focus on. Yes, because my detailing kind of put boundaries on me. I needed to hear this. And I also love how you explained those lines as to make them more alive. That's the difference I needed to learn. Thank you. Yeah, the aliveness is very challenging. So first of all, you need to give yourself a permission to be less perfect. Plastic is so perfect. It's so smooth, it's shiny, but there is no life there. So when you will allow yourself to be less perfect, you will be more authentic, more original, more truthful to yourself, and there will be more life in everything you do. Okay. Did I answer all questions? Oh, nice. So if any other questions, I will be happy to answer. I stopped coloring my drawing because I was so focused on answering.
And can I just add that there is a lot more information to Neurographica that Anna can share in this class. This class is just meant for you to try Neurographica, but if you really want to get deeper, the first step is to take the basic user course. And then there are another 8 algorithms that are more advanced than basic user, but basic user is the first step, and it is above and beyond. And you can take the free classes, but before you take the basic user course, but it's going to be completely different if you have taken the basic user course and you come to the free classes, your understanding will be at a different level, and you will not just be following, but you will actually be working a lot deeper.
The courses will give you structure. The courses will give you some system in your learning. As I'm doing this, text with hearts and love just showed up. Good, nice. With all the neural lines, my field lines are less visible. Should I go back and enhance the thickness of my field lines? You can do, Sheila, you can highlight them with the bolder lines on top of it, make them a little bit stand out, or you can gently highlight them. You can go with the color along them and just make this energy visible, but not overwhelming. So we can still recognize the power without boldness, without really forces that could be too much for us. Yeah, but you can draw the boldness of lines as well. I'm ready to color. Do I start to color from original intention or from what my emotions are now? Kate, we always start any state from where you are right now. We are not trying to remember where we started, because this is a life process. You are changing. Your intention in the middle of the class could be changed. Maybe you started to helping the world originally, but the whole class will be about helping yourself. And this is allowable. So where you are right now, where you feel the color are starting. For me, it started from the center. For you, it could be from the side, from any shape, from any element and segment of your drawing. Yeah, from where you are right now. And it's a good question for yourself. Where I am right now, what has changed? How do I feel? What's going on in my body? What's going on in my emotions? Basic user course is worth every penny and minute spent. Thank you, Wendy. I encourage everyone to take it. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, we are very proud of what we're done in the last 2 years. Rounding small areas, best way. Yeah. It could be best way for you. In other people could be completely different. I've seen many people starting from one corner and just systematically, like very organized, moving to the rest of the drawing. And some people are rounding a little bit here, rounding a little bit here, around, observing them looks like chaos, but they have their own system and they receive the same results, just in a different way. So this is actually, there is no good or wrong. We need to find our own unique ways and use them as our advantage, as our resource. So yeah, but I'm glad that you noticed that it's the best way for you. It's important to know this. Thank you, I will leave now. Okay, Ben, I'm glad that you feel calmer. Yeah. Does Anna teach basic user course? The basic user course, there are some videos recorded by me, and there is several recorded courses that I was teaching with Nat, like I think 12 courses recorded with my interpretations. But right now, the Nat is leading the course. Nat is teaching it.
But you have the access to Anna's teachings as well. So you can watch Anna's teachings and then come to the live classes to practice and ask questions.
There's so many videos of me right now. You will have enough. I promise. I have so many field lines. I usually have less. It's really bold this time. How do I make them less bold? How you make them less bold? Bring gentler colors. dissolve with emotions, like bring this, maybe you can dissolve with gentle colors, or opposite, you can actually bring very bright colors, and in this case there will be less contrast. So find what resonates to you right now. Do you want express bold emotions, and in this boldness lines will be complementing it, or you want gentle emotions because this is how you feel right now? It's not something that you decide logically, but if you feel gentleness in yourself, you can dissolve with this gentleness the boldness of lines. You can use gentle lines along the field lines and calm them down, make them at peace, make them more supporting and guiding instead of forcing. Much gratitude for all the love, authenticity, and energy you put into this. Thank you, Kate. Yeah, this is the way we do it. I feel so much better than when the class started. Thank you. A lot of release. Good. This is again, because there's nothing you need to satisfy on your drawing. There's no really much rules. It's opportunity to listen to yourself and be authentic to yourself. And this is huge reliefs and healing for everyone. It's the whole struggle and tension happening when we don't know what we want in this situation, and how I can be honest to my feelings, honest to my experiences. Yeah. Do you go from age to age with one color? I'm a huge fan of coloring with the flow. This is my particular way. It's not needed. It's not required. You can color just elements, particular elements with one color. You can color just bigger segments and bigger areas with one color. Find your own way. Which way will be representing your own nature? Me, represented through the flow, because I love to be in the flow, and this is how I'm stay true to myself, but it's not needed to be the same way for you. How to round small areas. So very small areas, like small bubbles, you can use a very fine instruments like pens, the same color, and you can just focus on details if you want, if this is something that is really resonate and it's calming you down. Or you can make a very small decisions to color them and say like, no, today it's not my best I don't feel like I want to pay much attention to details. I want to see bigger area, and you can color. Like, for example, I have many small details here. I can just draw another line on top and kind of color it. It still be alive, it still be vibrating, but it's not really overwhelming me with details. So you can color it, or you can use the fine materials to round small bubbles. Do I have to do the basic course live or pre-recorded due to work and time difference? Every course is pre-recorded. There are opportunities to participate in live sessions, but it's your choice. Many of our students are all around the world, and when we have a class at 9 a.m., for example, in Australia, it's 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. And many students need to do prefer watch it later, and there is always opportunity to ask questions and receive answers. So you don't have to be physically present, be present during the class. And again, there is a pre-recorded videos from every course that we were teaching, basic course that we were teaching in last 2 years, and you have a free access to those recordings as well. So you don't even have to watch your current group. You can watch it like recording from a year ago, or our like last month's group, whichever you feel resonated with. The circle for me is disappointing with all the connections. Oh, disappearing. Is that desirable? So Sheila, it's not, I cannot say that like, is it desirable? It could be an opportunity to define new size of your, new shape of yourself. You can become bigger. And if you really want to be visible on your drawing, or maybe it's opportunity for you to see a different state of being, that you don't need to really define your outline to feel connected. It's your decision what you want right now. You can define and see new outline or highlight the outline that was original, or you can stay with this disappearing, visual disappearing of your ego, first of all, and see how what's new is opening in your heart. Maybe it's something is desirable for you. You should feel proud, so grateful for every bit of participation. Yeah. Thank you, Beth. As I'm doing this text, okay, I think I answered this. With, okay, something. Like, it's hard to follow the chat because it's participation. Yes. Oh, field lines are very thick and feel a little overwhelming. Mary, if field lines still be overwhelming, pay more attention to rounding. Create a bigger curve, a wider curve. Invest more energy, more color in rounding crossings. Because if your field lines are very thick and you gently just rounding tip of the corner, it's maybe not enough. Allow this energy be smooth. And again, like if you want to gentler them, you can use colors on top of your field lines and dissolve them a little bit, or you use them as an opportunity to express your bright and bold emotions. And in this case, you could be very authentic, and they can complement your state. Okay, I hope I answered. Once you take the basic user course, you will want to continue with the algorithms. In my humble opinion, once you start with the classes, there is no way to stop. Yeah, there should be a warning sign, addictive. But you always find your pace, how quickly you want to follow, how much you want to learn. And as you see, we are quite generous. We always give opportunity to learn from and learn and participate from free classes as well. But if you want structure, if you want deeper understanding, if you want to really dive in and see the system behind this knowledge, you can go to the courses. I have to leave. I'll finish on the recording. Thank you so much for doing this exercise for all of us. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you, everyone who participating today. We are really happy to have so many people and for such short notice, because when you're in the flow, you trust the flow and say like, okay, it's time. It's something that needed for me and it's needed for you. So this, the decision to do the class was less than 24 hours ago, and here we are drawing and really changing our state, changing our experience and supporting each other. Thank you. This has been wonderful. Thank you so much peace within this practice. Thank you, Rachel. Okay, smiling now that I am coloring. Good. Colors have so much energy in, because we really seeing bigger movements, bigger intentions, bigger meanings in our drawings. Yeah, and bigger energies. Let me just a little bit to color before I keep answering questions. Thank you very much. This is such a live, active class when we have so many questions, when we have so many participations and sharing experiences. I started my coloring, but I'm finding that I have some white spaces that I'm not feeling called to fill them with color just yet. White color is a color as well. And you don't need to color 100% of your drawing. Just as use the same rule for white color. Leave several white segments together next to each other. So there is a room to breathe. There is some room to flow in this segment. That it's not just small droplets of white color that looks stagnated. So allow several white segments be on your drawing. Usually the good proportion is about 70% colored and 30% white. But if you feel that everything needs to be colored, you can do it as well. It's always individual, and some topics can resonate more with white colors, some not. The colors that I've used feel like they really wanted to be used, but there are some open spaces that I'm not ready to fill yet. Yeah, so leave them, Katie. I'm glad that you attuned to yourself, trust yourself. Yeah, thank you, feeling of unity and sending protection. Thank you for being part of this unity. Without you guys, nothing really possible. Watch video live. Thank you for your beautiful energy and soul blessings for you all. Thank you for Caroline. Thank you for being part of it. To go. Okay, we're almost done. We have only a few minutes to finish, but everyone who needs to leave early can watch it later in recording. I really encourage everyone to take the basic user course. Thank you, Sheila, very much. Just amazing. So glad to see you putting on the course. It is so needed. Thank you for sharing. I had tears in my eyes at the beginning, but now all the colors and all the lines, all the explanations and all the beautiful words brought peace and joy. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dana, for sharing. Yeah, it's meaningful to us. Anna and Ned are very good teachers. Taking courses from them are highly recommended. Susan, thanks. It looked like we invited a group of people to promote us today. It wasn't the intention.
Because we're not good at promoting ourselves.
We are horrible at promoting ourselves. So our students, thank you for doing this job for us. Is it okay to have the main circle, the one that represent me, in a color that is not used any place else in the drawing? Yes. It's perfectly fine. If you want, we're talking about your own representation. You don't have to ask permission, anyone, how you need to be visible in the world. It's your decision, it's your responsibility, it's your freedom, and it's your healing. Whatever you want to translate to the world right now, it's your opportunity to do so. Yeah. Like as I wanted to show the drawing that I've done before, at the end, I just decided that I want to burst with the energy, and I exploded with the light and love and warmth, and I feel perfectly fine looking and feeling this drawing. So if you feel this resonates with you, you are welcome to do it as well. And it could be different from the world. Maybe being something authentic is never foreign to the world. You will be, by different colors, you will enrich the environment as well. Thank you so much. Time for me to go. Good. Thank you for being with us. I want to take basic user course and then learn all algorithms. I saw discounts offered on Valentine's Day, but from what I could tell, it didn't include basic user course. Yeah, it was only for single classes, not for the courses. I'm having difficulty figuring out best way to learn and how to afford everything. Are the upcoming discounts I could watch for, or are there scholarships? I don't care if I am certified, just want to learn and have guidance, trying to watch all the different, like Janet, connect directly to net. We can figure out. I really hope to be able to afford, because we always have some opportunities, maybe some for different barter. So maybe you can provide some services for us that we are looking for. Okay, and see if you can connect to net as well. So I don't think it's a good space right now here to discuss this questions for able to afford and do a basic user course in future. As I do understand, it's the thing to do to get a better understanding. I especially struggle with my coloring. The basic course is about learning different algorithms, different exercises, and structure and philosophy behind it. Yeah, some rules, what kind of steps you need to pay attention. I really love to listen to your teaching. Your voice is healing in itself. I am at the moment doing the root chakra balancing lesson. You're indeed very generous, and I do learn a lot of what you so lovingly teach in your few lessons. I am very grateful for you. Thank you. Thanks for kind words. It's very important for us and for me. Particularly, I can second that. Very addictive. I did basic user course with Ned and wonderful group in Jen. Now I'm in neurocomposition course with Ned and so many wonderful people from around the world, having all access to so many videos and access to all the resources at any time or day. Past recordings and all future drawings make me feel so blessed and connected with so many amazing, loving people. Yes, the people are the biggest support and our achievements, creating the community. This is something that I'm more proud than even classes and courses we've done, because there is nothing more important than connect people around the world, having all access to stuff. Okay, thank you, Anna. You are my favorite teacher I found. I feel like you are a strong woman, presence, sharing strengths I need to hear. Thank you. It took me years to be authentic and allow myself to speak, especially speak in a different language, not native to myself. Okay. Thank you. And may the world know compassion and peace and love. Yes, Cheryl. This is the desire. But the world is filled with love. We just need to learn how to recognize it, how to really recognize love and compassion in every second of our presence, in every situation. Happy to start the live classes in the basic user course very soon. Exciting. I'm so excited, Mary. Like it's for you, because the first experience, experience of Neurographic is always intimate and very deep. miracles happens in that course. But we love you, so it's easy to promote. Thank you, Helen. I agree with Helen. Leave it to us. We got it. Thank you, Bess. I leave it to you. Like, this is something I'm happy to delegate. I'll see you all our best example of attraction rather than self-promotion. Self-promotion never worked for me, so I just stopped doing it. Oh, that's beautiful. I agree too. After 2 months, I feel so much better about so much in so many areas of my life. Good. It's a very healing for us as well. Important to hear. Thank you. I need to go. Good. Have a great day. Great weekend. The truest best sort of PR is word of mouth. I can assure you both and Annette that those of us that are learning this have no problem being that word of mouth. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing the word. Thank you so much for this possibility to join. I love it. Feel soft. Right. Yes, Natalie. Yeah, if you have any particular questions about the course or any about something specific relationship or your own individual situation, please write to Natalie at neurographic@gmail.com. And it's we try to answer as soon as possible. So. But maybe if we are overwhelmed with all the communications, may take some time. I never get to coloring, but wound up adding people I did not expect. I feel really a bit anxious about this, but I think adding color will be healing. The color will help you to see the bigger movement. Instead of concentrating on each circle particularly, you can just experience the flow. This crossing of energies here, and I was always in the middle. Yeah, the colors is usually bring a different level of energy and different level of unity and connection. But I'm glad that you have this capacity to bring more people than you expected, more elements that you are. It just tells me about your inner strengths and inner presence. A big thank you to you, Annette, for offering in class such as this. Share. Thank you. Many thanks for this class. Thank you for joining us. Got a feeling of hope and calmness. This is what was the intention. And Anna, the best PR is loving what you do, putting it out there and loving to share pieces of it like you do now. The love you have for it's infectious. You are a lovely lady. Thank you, Sif. For lovely lady. I tell my husband that I'm lovely lady. Remind him about it sometimes. Thank you. I just took a picture of my piece. I had forgotten that sometimes taking a pic is a good way to step back and see the work from another perspective. Yes, this is really an opportunity to look from the distance to see bigger image. Yeah, Natalie reminds about Neurographic Academy at gmail.com. And very soon we are planning to start a new website. So I hope you will not, you will be even easier to navigate in the new website. Share your drawings on the website.
Yes, we have a community on the website. If you are not a part of Facebook, and some people are not part of Facebook, they don't like Facebook, and I completely understand. Facebook is not an easy place to navigate. So we have a community on the website. The link is in the chat, and you can share your drawings there. Or if you are a part of Facebook, you can share your drawings in the Facebook. It is safe, and there is just people like you that are there in our Facebook group. another thing I wanted to share, that there is a coupon for our basic user course, the $25 that we give if you sign up with a friend. So you and your friend will receive both $25 each. And or if you are already in the basic user course and your friend wants to sign up after that, they can get $25 off, and you will also get a referral fee, $25, no matter if that you are already in the course or finishing the course. So we do have some discount available, and I'm going to read a little bit while Anna is finishing. So,
thank you, Nat.
Thank you so much, Anna and Nat. I have to go. Much love to you all. Thank you. My aunt is terminally ill hospital. This is an important drawing for me, and I thank you for this opportunity. Thank you, and I hope your aunt feel better. And I mean, not better. I hope it's easier.
Ned, can I say something? That this is drawing is not just about the situation in Ukraine or any wars. We all have our own wars. Somebody has a battle with a sickness, some has a battle with, in a relationship, at career, at any other situations in life. And it could be healing, really find your own place in something that is overwhelming for you, something that you all recognize as a war, and have support and trust in yourself, and support and trust in community as well. So this is something, thank you for reminding it, and good luck to you, and be strong and present for your family in challenging time.
Yes, we've been through, everybody has been through 2 years of isolation and dealing with the virus situation. So everybody's affected more or less, or have people that are affected. And the best way we can do is just stay calm and be present, be centered, and work with any modalities that we can to support ourselves and to support this peace inside of us. So this class is not just about what is happening right now, it's about a lot of things. So next, I'm just gonna read more comments. Thank you for creating and holding this healing space that is so needed in this world at this moment of transformation that we are all going through at the moment. Exactly. Thank you, and synchronicity. What I was saying exactly. And the more we get together, the more we process this, the better, the more benefits it will be for everybody. So just share this class, share this recording, invite your friends, invite who you think will be interested, and share it. I'm mostly here today to join with others for bringing peace right now for Ukraine and Russia. I was able to finally get the audio and video to work by using tablet for videos and phone. Okay, good. I'm usually technically challenged. Try to do Zoom. Okay, well, I'm very glad that you have it, and there will be recording today, and glad you're able to be with us. Thank you. One last question. The course and lessons we buy, is it time limit access to? No, there is no time limit for those. Hi, Anna
And Ned, I just want to remind people, like, because we always forget about this benefit. It's not, there is no time limit to watch your recordings, and there is no time limit to participate in other future basic user course. So if you want to participate in live sessions later, like in a month, and you want to watch it again, you are welcome. Yes?
Right, yes. Because life is very unpredictable right now, and you may sign up for the course in March, and then something happens and you cannot take live classes in March. You will have still the right to join any other future courses. We are open, but even if you take the course in March and in half a year you decide that you want to take it again, you're welcome to join again. So just making it easier for everybody. And we understand that it's hard sometimes, and there is so many times that things happen without our planning. And this is deep work, and you need to have the time and opportunity to do it correctly. So we acknowledge this.
And it's just one more thing. It's not just about basic user courses. It's about all algorithms. There is no expiration date for accessing videos for algorithms or participating in Q&A sessions, as Nat is leading right now.
Yes, thank you, Anna. So this Sunday, we were gonna have a Q&A session. If you have questions about the basic user course, it's gonna be live on Zoom, and the timing is 6 p.m. Central Time. You're welcome to ask if you have to join, if you have any questions. Right now, if you want to share what was the most beneficial for you from this class, and we have probably a few more minutes, 5 more minutes, and before we are finishing. This has been so freeing. My first live class. Oh, good. Congratulations. Love the flow of working a little faster and with a little less energy on perfection. What a relief. Thank you so much. Love you both. Thank you. Thank you, Mary. I have the urge to add silver. What do that mean? Silver is another color that you want to add. Be careful with the silver and metallic colors. It's hard to integrate, but listen to yourself, whatever you want at this time. Thank you, Anna and Nat. Gloria. Live Q&A today, no, tomorrow, Sunday at 6 p.m. I feel expanded and present. Normally, to feel present, I have narrowed focus. Yes, so it's another next level for you, feeling present and expanded. How about that? Isn't it something, right? Very good.
Just to finish the course, the class, I highly recommend we already done field lines, we did coloring, you can add more colors later. What do you want to emphasize? Do you want to emphasize yourself? Maybe you want to emphasize your new shape and new size of you if you want, or you can emphasize something else, another element on your drawing. So you can bring more boldness, lines around this shape. You can emphasize it with colors and make it more noticeable, make it stand out, something that will absorb the energy and hold your attention when you look at this drawing later. So I feel like again, there's so much energy that I will burst later. And when I say about bursting, I'm just using the highlight and pencils later when like I'm starting shining like a sun. But you don't have to do it. You can just use this some particular circle, make a little bit bolder, make it a little bit more noticeable. And this is recognizing the value and not necessarily the priority, but your attention, you focus your attention and your energy on that element, and how much you can share with this energy with the world. So my will be the sun.
Okay, so a few more. Thank you. My first class today, another congratulations. Thank you, Anna and Nat. I feel much more peace and inner strength. Yes, that was the goal. Thank you for the class. This is really a good way to connect to the world and people who need it. I have so many people invited into my drawing. Yes, very good. What algorithm did we do here today? This is Anna's private. She came up with this exercise. She's an instructor of Neurographica, and she has the knowledge to draw her own algorithms and exercises. What I got out of today, I was very humbled and felt such love from all of the people who attended today, from countries all over the world, by wanting goodness and on so many levels. It was wonderful to hear all of the countries having that many people from all over the world come together in less than 24 hours, speaking volume of what is possible in a positive way. And that we are so much more united than it sometimes seems. Thank you, bless you. Thank you, Cheryl. Yes, absolutely. And thank you for coming and to everybody. Hi, Nat and Nana, my apologies. Yes, there will be recording. Thank you, thank you. I need to go and thank you. Hope to see you soon. Hope to see you soon. Thank you, Nat and Anna, for offering your time, guidance, and wisdom so generously. I really needed to release and process my feelings about what's happening in the world. It's been extremely helpful. Thank you, everybody. Recording will be available, yes. Thank you for the presentation. It was a little tearing for me. It was the first time, another congratulations for the first time, listening foreign language, drawing. I couldn't find the right pens. I'll find myself slowly. Thanks again and good night. Good night, Brenda. Hope you find yourself and your pens as well. I'm glad that you.
Can I say something, Brenda? It's very important to trust your own pace. You don't rush, don't be forced, be in this speed of this chaos, because we need to recognize our unique pace and live in this space, because if we force too much, we will end up in some issues, especially with thyroid. So we need to learn the pace and honor it. So I'm glad that you noticed that it was too fast for you. And when you watch a recording, you're always welcome to put it on a pause and just experience your own flow.
Okay, this is what I'm saying. You are lovely people. Yes, everybody's lovely. And when you get to know them, right? Also a live session Virgin here. It was very nice. Welcome. Yes, congratulations for the first time. Thank you so much for this unifying session with so many nice people from all over the world, from all over, and sharing a hope and vision for peace, reminding that we have so much more in common than difference. I send much love and prayers for all your families and friends, both in Russia and Ukraine and elsewhere. Thank you. And to everybody else as well. Thank you, Anna and Nat. I'm so grateful for Argentina, from Argentina. Okay, thank you. Bye, thank you, very, very calming. Okay, I think we can finish the class now. How do you want to finish, Anna?
I want to finish let me switch the camera. I invite you when you to finish with putting our hands on the top of the drawing. Remember that this drawing is charged with the flow of light and flow of energy at the beginning. And just say gratitude to light that was connecting us, the energy that get us together here, and opportunities to feel this connection. So just gratitude to the group, holding the space, accepting strong emotions, accepting us being who we are without judging or grading or expecting anything from us. And for the hope and healing for everybody in the world who needs it the most right now. So thanks a lot for being with us. And I'm sure we will have much more to give you eventually. But inner peace always starts from within us, from our own heart. And this is only something that we can share with others. Okay, I'm done.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Preach is over.
Okay. Thank you. Have a wonderful day, everybody, or night, whatever time of the day it is with you. And
yeah, I miss you so much, guys. Like, I always love to see you, and I hope to see you eventually, maybe with something even more interesting and exciting. I hope so, that I will be able to introduce you something new, something that I'm working on right now. So thanks, bye-bye, and be at peace.
bye.